Good evening, Vic here with Interactive Texting, and I have with us tonight Mohammed Sadiq. Welcome. Yeah, I can see you. So what we're going to be covering tonight is this breakthrough technology that I've been using now for a little bit over a week. And if you text to 650-294-8021, text IT to that number, you can see a demonstration of how this works. What I want to do without any further ado is just share my screen and show you behind the scenes what this is all about. But before I do that, what I wanted to do was to discuss a little bit about why SMS mobile text messaging marketing software is so important. I believe there's three things that we have to pay attention to. And these are mega trends that are happening on the overall internet. Number one, people are not opening or reading their emails. We did a little test earlier this week. We sent out thousands of emails asking people to come to a call. We sent the email in the morning, and we asked them to come to call in the evening. Okay. What we should have done if we wanted them to respond by email was send it to them maybe 2 or 3 days in advance, try to get it on their schedule. Bottom line is that method of marketing simply does not work any longer with small groups. It might work with, like, if you're going to shotgun this to like tens of 20,000 people, you might get a handful of people showing up, but people are just not connecting anymore via email. Number one, email does not work anymore for event promotion. Number two, Google+. Google+ is fantastic, but what if someone's not in front of their computer or they don't have their app running? How are you going to keep in contact with people? And also, let's say you're going into a hangout of someone else. How are they going to get back in contact with you? Are they going to go visit your website? Very unlikely. Even if they visit your website, you have to still build some kind of engagement. So number two is when you're hanging out in Google Hangouts, you need a vehicle to engage with people. And earlier today I was talking about search engine engagement is the key to building a responsive audience. Well, you can do that with Google+, but you need to remind people. So interactive texting is yet another way that you could engage with your audience and give them a little reminder or give them some extra content. I had lunch today with one of my clients from many, many years ago. We've been clients. I've worked on his website, and it was just so simple. All of a sudden, his eyes just like, wow, I can see the potential of this. I said, just text INSPIRE to that same number that I just gave you, 650-294-8021, and all of a sudden the computer just responded and sent a video right to his phone, and he was able to see. He says, wow, the ability to have an automated attendant just connect with people is a breakthrough thing. So the three big trends, once again, is number one, people are not checking their email. Number two, you need to engage them through something other than the online medium, and everyone has their cell phone. And number three, you want the ability to send them a video, and you can do that through a text message. And so all those three things, I'm going to do a series of these videos with you. This is a very short video. I just want to bring you guys behind the scenes in the back office. Sadiq, can you summarize what I do, what I just said in terms of the benefits? Because I always go into the how-to, give it to me straight, but what would be the benefits of these 3 points I just brought? And meanwhile, I'm going to share my screen. I'm locked on camera on you.
Thank you, Vic. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for bringing me on this one. I'd love to share this. Here's a quick recap. Folks, for Facebook and Twitter and Google+, there's the LinkedIn, there's so many, and you don't know where your crowd is actually hanging. What you want to do is you want to actually connect with them on their cell phone numbers, like a text message, and then wherever they go tomorrow on some new platform, you can actually take your crowd with you, so you never leave a contact with your tribe. That's absolutely critical for your own success, for your own business, and for the communicating and engagement with your crowd. That's absolutely critical in this social economy.
Yeah, and you introduced me to this technology, and it's kind of funny because I was in San Diego and I collected all these business cards. And out of all those business cards, you and I are the only people that have actually gotten through the follow-up process to get to do business. Everyone else is like, oh, you know, I'm promising the moon and the stars, and when you actually contact them, oh, I'm too busy. And I think what this technology does is it allows you to automate the follow-up process.
Absolutely, that is correct. Yeah, I have been using this one almost like 2 years now, maybe almost over 2 years, and that's a secret sauce to my success. How I am able to stay in touch with the people through their primary contact number. And you folks, you know that the cell phone is the primary method of communication. Everything else is being checked by somebody else or outsourced, or I will check on that one later when I have time.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my screen. Are you seeing my screen now?
Yes, I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the back office of the interactive texting application. And we're right now inside of campaigns. Now, let me explain the value of this. I have, let's see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different campaigns that are running. And each of these has a keyword, okay? And let me go bring pick one of these. Which one do you want to see? You want to look at the interactive texting one? Let's look at that one.
Look at the IT which you're showing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go switch to that one. I'm just gonna click on that, and let me zoom in here a little bit so people can see it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to switch the camera back to this. Okay, so now you should see, okay, so this is what happens when you text to that number, okay? We have the title is interactive texting, the keyword is IT, and then it says, okay, wow, thanks for your interest in trying this. What is your name, please? And then it stores that in answer 1. And so like that would be like, what's your name? So you would say, oh, my name is Vic. And then the question 2 says, oh, Vic, what's your best email? The webinar link will be sent to the best email address that you have on file. And so then it would say, okay, perfect. Here's your link for the webinar. And then you pop in the link. We use a tiny URL. And when people click that, it sends them to the webinar replay. So, you know, it's very, very simple. Sadiq, back to you. What do you think? What do you think about that?
This is like so simple. It's like, you know, keep it so simple so everybody could use it. You know, Technodummy can use it. Just writing a copy paste these few lines, and once you have one campaign, the second one is just a click, duplicate, and just change the keyword, change a word or two, and it's ready to go. That's why you can have multiple campaigns, and you know how somebody come to you. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And so right here is another demo. And this one's called my Inspire campaign. It says, hi, thank you for your interest in Ready, Aim, Inspire video interview. It's a little bit off the screen here, but I could scroll forward and see it right here. It asks again, what is your name? And then it asks you, greetings, and then it fills in your name. So I can send you the video to you. What is your email address? Question 1 and question 2 are always the name and email address. Now, what's exciting about this is I have this hooked up to my autoresponder. So as soon as people put this information in, the autoresponder sends them content and it adds them directly to the autoresponder. I use Aweber, but you could use any a variety of different autoresponders. And the application works directly with there. But like, let's suppose I wanted to insert a question. So I would just click on, I believe it's this one.
Yes, question mark, yeah.
Yeah. So now I could say is, you can actually create a branch, okay? And that's a little bit more advanced, but for market research, for example, I could say is, okay, are you in front of your computer right now? Okay, and so I could ask them, you know, if it's yes, okay, then I could send them to a different path. And
that's a very cool. You are very smart, Vic.
Yes and no, okay. And so then, when the conditions happen, you can send them to a yes and no path, and then based on that path, so if it's a yes, then it goes down one path, and if it's a no, it goes down another path. And so that becomes very exciting.
Yeah, and then you can ask them a different set of questions, you know.
Right.
Example would be, are you a business coach or a speaker, or you are an internet marketer? So you would be talking to them differently.
Are you a business coach? And then you could add that expected response directly in there. So, so the way it works is you can go in and make this a very, very sophisticated chain to screen and pre-qualify people. Now, what I'm most excited about is once question 1 and question 2 is answered under any keyword, okay, I could just send them a text and say, hey, guess what? I just launched my new Inspire video. If you'd like to be part of it, just reply to this with Inspire. And it already has the person's name and email address, and it will just drop them right into question number 3.
Yeah, and so the question 1 and question 2, then asking a name and email only once on any one of those campaigns. Once they're checked, just like you're in our contact system. Now I don't have to ask your name every time. Just like in real life, we don't ask the names every time, because once you can see that on a caller ID, then we don't ask that question. We skip to the third question directly. That saves you the credits you're using with the system, and plus it looks like an intelligent system. How the hell the system knows who I am?
Yeah, so you can see that as a marketer, the ability to use SMS text messaging software like this, like interactive texting, you can script a screener. And I just thought, wow, the possibilities for market research, the possibilities for focus groups, the possibilities for corporate recruiting, the possibilities for being able to do MLM, home-based business network marketing stuff. Almost anyone who is spending a lot of time on the phone could quickly go through screening people using text messaging, and it opens up a whole new industry, really, for consultants to come up with language patterns, and asking the right kind of questions, and testing to see, everything everyone knows about marketing is all about testing. So I just see the possibilities with this technology are endless. So where would people go to get involved? They would type in IT to 650-294-8021 or visit interactivetexting.com. And we're going to be having a brand new page coming up here, but I'll just show you. If you go to interactivetexting.com, it takes you directly to this landing page. And right in here, just to give you an illustration, this is our 1-hour hangout that we had with Peter Davis, the inventor of this. There's Mohammed Sadiq, and there's myself, and we went on giving you all the details about the business. And you can also click right here, and you can get all the business information you need. And this is a very, it's only $7 to get started. Now, Sadiq, I mean, we came up with this pricing model because it's so easy for people to get started. They can actually get started with this for only $7.
Yes, $7, and also it's no risk $7. You try this one for 7 days, and if you don't like it, just ask us, hey, I don't like it, I just cancel it. I like it, but I don't want to use it. It's okay. I'm okay with my business right now. I don't need any more customers. I don't need any more leads. I don't want to engage with new leads anymore. Just ask us for cancellation, and we just, and then we will just give you all $7 back. There's no problem. However, we do know that 99% people will love this one, because I was skeptical when I started, by the way. I said, what is this? I don't want it. But now once you're hooked, I can't even go back. Just I forgot what was the old way of doing things.
Oh sorry, I made a mistake. I forgot to share my screen. So now you're seeing my screen again.
Yes, I see that. Yeah. So
you're looking at me with a blank stare. Okay, so let's go back up to the top of it. When you go to interactivetexting.com, okay, you get this page. You can switch between the Hangout video and watch the video, or you can click right below here and get the information. Now this is the information about the business, and you can just click this button that says checkout to get started with this one-time easy trial methodology. And so thank you once again. I want to keep this video short, and I think we accomplished it. Any questions that you have for me?
No, I think we showed it to the point, and people love like concise short videos. And if they have any questions, why not show your number again so that way they can text it to you?
Yeah, it's on the screen. Text IT.
No, they can only see it once they can see you, not when you're sharing your screen.
Oh, but yeah, when you see the screen, it's already there. It's like right in here.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Oh, you are much smarter than me.
Yes. Yeah.
So what you want to do is you see that take your cell phone just like this. You know, anyone, smartphone or dumb smartphone, doesn't matter. Any phone can text it also nowadays. So you take your phone 650-294-8031, and in a message just support a word IT, like I and then T, and just hit send. Now you see, Vic already showed you how it's going to show up. Why not you try it yourself and see how that look like on your side? If you're happy, and I can promise you will be happy, because I have not seen anything like this anywhere almost. And then you want to look at this webinar, watch that probably give you a lot more information, and then read all the whole page, because I'm sure you want to make sure this is something new, somebody trying to sell you something. Not really. This is really for your own benefit to engage and re-engage and really make your customers, prospects, and leads to come closer to you, and you really care about them, they care about you. That's how I do my business. This is how you should be doing your business. And you can virtually quadruple your engagement levels, how you have with your prospects and customers.
Yeah, well, thank you, Sadiq. I really appreciate you coming in this quick hangout with me tonight. And guys, I mean, this thing is amazing. I mean, wow. I'm so excited by this technology. It's like I can hardly wait to tell everyone I know about it. So, thanks again for tuning in tonight, and we will see you on the other side. Go ahead and text to that number below, and we look forward to working with you. Oh, and by the way, as a bonus, you get access to my private webinars in online marketing and search engine optimization, and you also get a setup after your 1 week. You get a setup included with Sadiq and his team. So I mean, it's really a no-brainer. You can get this set up if you're not into computers and you don't really know how to set up the back office. They do it. They take care of it for you. So it's a very easy to get started with this. Thank you again for joining us, and I will see you on the other side.